All right. Well, we're back at it after our biggest loss ever yesterday, which was super, super, super painful. We'll switch over to the month view on the calendar. Quite a few green days, 2 red days, but boy, do those red days take us freaking out. They take the wind out of our sails. And I needed to, after yesterday's loss, and I did exactly what I said I wasn't going to do. I tried to go back in later in the afternoon, see if I could at least put a dent into bringing it back down. Not following my strategy, I lost another like $15 or something. And I was like, okay, that's it. I'm done. It is what it is. It's a loss. I like mentally had like a $350 stop loss in my head at the after all of that. So I gave myself a new a rule sheet. I made this last night. This rule sheet, and it might be backwards for you guys. It's stick to the fucking plan. The first thing, stick to the fucking plan. Don't buy before the break. You guys know my strategy that I've been doing, and I don't know if I can. I was gonna see if I could maybe show you guys something in real time, but now we won't do that. We'll save that for another video. Don't buy before the break. You guys know the current scalping strategy I'm using. I do not buy early anticipating something's going to make a new high. I wait for it to break that previous line of resistance, and I buy in the second it does. Yes, I get a little bit of slippage because of that. But generally speaking, what I did is I looked back at every day for the last 3 weeks. And I realized that on average of my first 3 trades, at least 2 of them, for the most part, were always green. If I averaged everything out, I had 2 green, 1 red, sometimes 3 green. There was like one day that I had 2 red, 1 green. But generally speaking, at least 2 green trades in the first 3, sometimes 3. So what I did is I made myself this because I needed something. I need to keep myself accountable. I even put check boxes here because I needed to do so. Stick to the fucking plan was the very first objective or first part of the rule. Don't get in pre-market. Sometimes I'm sitting there. I was watching Ross Cameron trading this morning. The guy was up like 150 grand pre-market. And I was just like, why am I losing out on this? Like, you get that FOMO. And this has been like 3 days in a row. He's been up 100 grand pre-market. It's absolutely crazy. And yeah, he does often give a lot of it back. But anyways, no pre-market trades. Don't buy before the break. I don't know. Everything's backwards for me. So this is weirdly complicated. Don't buy before the break, and I get 3 trades, make them count. Had little check boxes, trade 1, trade 2, trade 3. My trades were very close together, so I did not check them off in live time, but I checked them off after. And then at the bottom, I just had this other rule, and I didn't follow it, and maybe it caused me to leave a little bit of profits on the table. But I was okay with that because I saw my trades were in the green, and I mentally really needed a green day today. I really needed it for my mental health. Yesterday was really bad for me. After that loss, I was struggling. My wife called me out on it a couple times. It was just not a good thing. I just wasn't a great thing. So my down here I had wrote. Cut my losses at a $5 to $8 loss per trade. I know that's like very small, but with the strategy I'm using, typically I find if I'm going to make money, I make it in like 10 seconds. It's right off the start. So if I'm down $5 to $8, and just for reference, I was trading with 50 shares. Not that it really matters, but and then I was going to take profits if I had $10 to $15 in the green. I did not stick to. I guess I didn't have any red trades today. I was 100% accurate today, which, again, felt good. But as you can see, like my first trade at 9:35, only $2.50 in the green. But it was like a really nice mental win. Like that could have been 1 penny. It could have been $1 million. And I felt the same way. Like I was just like, okay, I have a green trade. Let's keep going. Let's keep this momentum going. Second trade, $10 in profit. With like the slippage, because I'm buying when things are just like freaking skyrocketing usually, it's often like I might see on E-Trade, that I'm up $15, but because things are moving so fast, it's like the slippage, there's a lot of slippage in there. So $10 on my second trade. Third trade, $8. which gave me, I think it shows me at the bottom, $20.50. You can't see it; it's behind my person here. You can see it down there though. $20.50. A very small day, but I told myself the stocks I was trading continued going up after this. But I told myself these are the rules. Stick to them. 3 trades, I'm done. I don't care what happens the rest of the day today. If there's a stock going up 5 million%, I'm not trading it. I made my 3 trades. I made $20, which doesn't even put a dent in yesterday's loss. It brings me from a 346 yesterday to what would be essentially 226. So, or 326. So, very painful. But nonetheless, in the green. I'm ending this day right here. That's it for this video. Tomorrow's Friday, so another trading day. Let's see if we can continue. I'm going to do this again tomorrow. I know I'm leaving profits on the table, but I know that I need to build diligence. Not diligence. I just need to stick to the plan. Stick to the fucking plan. It says it right here. So that's what I'm going to do. No matter what happens tomorrow. Same thing as today. I don't care what happens this afternoon. I'm not going back in. I don't care what happens tomorrow. I get on at 9:30, or usually I'm on around like 9 to just kind of see what's going on for the day. I'm going to stick to the plan. 3 trades starting at 9:30. No pre-market. Check them off as I go if I can. If not, check them off afterwards. No pre-market. Don't buy before the break. I feel like there was a 4th rule I wanted to add to this. I guess it was out by 10 a.m. Like regardless of what happens, whether I only take 2 trades before 10 a.m., at 10 a.m., get out. That is my data that I have from exactly a month today. I've been trading for 1 month. My data shows me that my first 3 trades, generally speaking, are green. Anything after 10 a.m., always goes downhill, like without fail. So I need to just stick to this. I should add to this to get out before 10 a.m. But that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's trade review. Love you guys. Peace.